How you doing? This is Iron-M.I.C, MC in control. I'm here to give my perspective, some things I was thinking about the climate march in New York City. I want to start off with saying that I believe from a mass media and activist cooperative standpoint that this was one of the more successful stances, interactions, and just networking pieces that have been involved in recent memory, especially with things that have taken a national and an international standpoint. There are some things that I do ponder about, especially from both sides of the equation, regarding people that represent nonprofit environmental groups, associations, and causes that have showed out into New York City to talk to these people. The first thing on my mind I'm wondering about is about the set list of prepositions, long-term plans, strategies, green solutions, and other forms of future thinking. How did that correlate between the leaders, the corporations, everyone else that also represented that didn't come there to march? Basically, how did this interaction go with the figureheads, the people of authority? Was there a list of demands? Was there anything on the table that got negotiated? What met resolve between everyone that took place in this function? Because we just don't want the media to interpret this as, oh, it's something that thousands of people showed up in New York for. And, the consolation is, what is accomplished? What can we take back to our hometowns, the communities, the neighborhoods, the general environment and the preservation of Earth altogether? What did both sides of the bargaining table really arbitrate? Secondly, we have politicians, we have people of certain credibilities there that I'm wondering, are the people that showed up and took to the streets, do you support these people talking? John Kerry, Democratic people, just other officials that were in line. If we're talking about self-sustainment and or trying to find ways to, negotiate with these said entities, are we sure we want these particular people in the fold and in the mix of everything? Lastly, I want to address, this had a lot of outlet attention from social media, from the news, from the papers. Now, we know some of these forms of press misconstrue, interpret, or take inferring angles outside of what the truth may be on the front line, point blank. So if we already have our own media, we have our own blogs, podcasts, news networks, is there a way where something of this magnitude can come across to other people without the announcement of these said outlets that really don't have, the best interest in mind and completely analyzing the situation? So I believe that these things can be done. They can be replicated, and these movements can actually take place with the same latitude of success. But you have to look at what goes into the cooperation. You want to be heard on a panel and you want to be heard for your issues, but we gotta watch who we disclose our information and our intent to. So all in all, like, we haven't had too much inconvenient police brutality. Everything seems to be peaceful. I just want to know what was gained and what we can move forward with in regards to all the things that have transpired in New York City. Iron-Mike, MC in control. Thank you for watching.